So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to Auto Club Raceway in round number 2 of the Underdog Racing League here on Extreme Sim TV for 2023. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming out. It's going to be a fun one here tonight at Auto Club. Qualifying currently underway. As always, out here getting ready to go. Green Flag Racing here tonight at Auto Club Speedway for our first of two doubleheader nights right here at Auto Club. We'll be staying in sunny California for the next two nights as we go racing in the Underdog Racing League tonight. And of course, NASCAR coming up in a little over 24 hours' time. As always, Matt in the booth here with you for round number 2 down here in California here tonight. Let's take a look at where everybody is qualifying. Well, first off, let's take a look at the point standings coming into round number 2 of the Underdog Racing League. Live here on Extreme Sim TV, it's Dylan Waterman and Chance Durham and Mr. Huffsteller right there as well. Fourth in points, of course, winning at Daytona. Jason Fensler, fifth. Daniel Moheen there. Keith Long, Robert Fitzpatrick Sr., Will Young, Ray Bartanowski, Kevin Manspace, Lance Durham right there as well. Durham there in that 12th spot. Justin Stannard, Cody Dorsey, Timothy Harper, Professor Scott right there in 15th. Dakota Bly there in 17th. Timothy Harper 15th in points. Jake Williams Sr., Brad Ringer, and Scott Milner right there at 20th in the point standings coming into round number 2. Let's quickly take a look at your qualifying order. Well, hang on just a second. Let's wait on that, not the grid, because the grid's not official yet. Let's take a look at where everybody's qualifying here so far tonight. Right now, Ian on top of the board, coming in your points leader by 4 over Waterman and 6 over Durham there. Of course, Huffsteller there, 4th in points, won last week, but virtue of the playoff, the stage points, and et cetera, not your points leader coming in. So as we get ready to go, it looks like Ian going to grab the pole here tonight. So you know what that means. It's about that time for our starting lineup here from the Auto Club Speedway here tonight in round number 2 of the Underdog Racing League 2023 Cup season. Let's get ready to do it. It is that time of night, folks at home. It is time to party. We're going to get ready to do our starting lineup here in just a moment. Are you guys ready for your starting grid here tonight from the Auto Club Speedway? As the grid fills in behind the iracing pace car, let's take a look at where everybody will start here tonight. Row number 1, Ian Baker alongside Jason Fensler. It's going to be row number 1 here tonight. Row number 2, Chase Durham alongside David Buell there in 4th. Lance Durham right there in 5th. Corey Hasler in 6th. 7th tonight, Cody Dorsey with Ray Bartanowski there in 8th. Rolling off night, it is last week's winner, Mr. Huffsteller there, and Mr. Chance Durham there in 10th. Daniel Moham, Scott Milner right there, 11th and 12th. Christopher Heights, 13th. Timothy Harper, 14th. Rolling off from P15 here tonight, going to be Justin Stannard and Marty Job right there in 16th. 17th, Keith Long. Dane Moyer right there in 18th. 19th, Jake Williams Sr. Jason the Man Bottoms right there in 20th. 21st, Stephen Horner along with Kevin Manspace, 22nd. 23rd, going to be Brad Ringer here tonight with Marshall Wilson, 24th. 25th, the Professor Scott back there along with Dylan Waterman there as well alongside. 27th, Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. and Dakota Bly going to start 28th. Starting 29th, Noah Tasman alongside Will Young. That'll be that 15th row. And that will end at 30 race cars here tonight, ready to go here at Auto Club Speedway. Let's take a look at your track facts here tonight for Auto Club here in just a moment. Field going to get ready to roll. off of pace, pit road at pace speed, which means it's about that time to take a look at your track packs at Auto Club. Here we go, a 2-mile racetrack. We are going 80 laps, around 160 miles here tonight. Estimated pit window should be around 40-ish laps here tonight with a 60% fuel load. 80-degree the track temp, 65 your air temp. A little bit of wind out of the west here tonight to play a factor here tonight as the field gets ready to go green. Again, thank you all for coming out here tonight. Who is ready to go racing at Auto Club to settle round number 2? The field will work their way down the back chute, headed for 3 and 4 this time by. They get the green flag in the air, and we will start our 80-lap affair at Auto Club Raceway with Ian Baker out front. Bensler, Brad Ringer, Lance Durham, and Mr. Sheen Hubsteller right there as well. Let's get ready to roll. Again, 80 laps your race distance. Ian leads. Bensler second. Let's get ready to do it.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the Underdog Racing League live here at Auto Club for round number 2. Here we go. We're going to start one car on pit road. Noah Tansman on pit road. Not going to be good for Noah. He'll start rolling out of the box along with Will Young. Both those drivers missing the start here tonight. They'll be behind the 8 ball here from the get-go. Everybody else going to thunder down. We start to spread out down behind the back straightaway. Everybody running for position 2 and 3 wide. There's Hufsteller stuck in traffic 3 wide here into turn 3 and 4. Multiple groove racing, plenty wide enough to do it if you can do it perfectly. Lance Durham having some sort of issue, possible connection error for Lance. Everybody else holding on. Ian continuing to lead. We complete lap 1. It's the completion of lap number 1 here tonight, nice and clean here at Auto Club. Nice job. Field going to continue to work on spreading out here tonight. You see Fensler, Chance Durham back here in the middle of the pack. Chase Durham, North Carolina right there, and Neiman Durham. Oh, we got a problem car on the outside wall. The 21, Justin Stenard around. Multiple cars in trouble. Down the front straightaway, and we got a broken right front suspension on the 28. That car is destroyed. Trouble already for the Halloween number 28 machine. Trouble down the front straightaway for the field. Justin Stenard involved. Let's see if we can take a look here. Early caution of the night. And we're going to get some fast repair burnage here. Trouble down the front straightaway. Early tonight, Stenard. See Moyer already hitting pit road. Let's take a look at Stenard. He's right there with the 28 of Moyer. Up high on the racetrack, up to that 3rd, 4th groove. And trouble just in front of them, the 21. They can't get checked up in time. Those two come together. Hard impact for both those race cars. The 28 and the 33. The 28, I know, had a broken right front suspension. And the 33 heavily damaged as well. Not what you want to see early on. You see Moyer trying to limp that car back, but he's going to have to take a tow here. You see just how heavily damaged. Physically can't even turn the wheel of that 28. So he'll be on pit roam. Durham, he is going to fall to dead last. He has a connection issue. So a rough start to the night for Moyer. Stenard, the 21 of Heights there that got caught up in that early. Not the way you want to start the night here at Auto Club in this 80 lapper. You got time to make a comeback. But Moyer having to tow. You see the time it's costing him on the bottom of your screen. Some of them around about 80 seconds right now already. Suspect it to be more by the time we get done here with him towing, as trouble strikes him early here tonight. I'm just kind of surprised that early that we had that kind of issue here. A couple of cars just got together, couldn't get away from one another, and the outside wall quickly became inhabitable. And that's exactly what happened. Cars on pit road very early on. I'm surprised, but at the same time, when you get cars checking up that rapidly, I'm also not shocked when something like that goes that wrong. So we'll complete lap number 4 under the yellow flag here tonight. Very early on, we'll have to monitor where everybody's at. Job on pit road, Moyer still on pit road, getting that car towed and brought back. He's going to lose multiple laps here early in the going at Auto Club Speedway. Right now, he is on pit road 2 laps down to the field in 29th, just in front of Lance Durham there, or Durham as well. Justin Stenard going to stay on the lead lap. Got mighty lucky, was able to get that car back around. Had to take a fast repair, but on the bright side, Stenard and not having to tow that race car back to pit road, going to help him a little bit. So there was some shock there, I think, amongst the drivers with what we saw there as we get ready to go again, once again. And you see the field right now hanging tight right at the moment. We'll prepare for the green flag restart. Of course, fast repair being used by Senard.
Hang on,
and we're going to wave off the restart. There is Chance Durham in line. Restart going to get waved off just 5 laps in here tonight. The owner right there, Stephen Horner there. What about Noah Tansman here tonight? What kind of run do you think Noah's going to have here over this 80 lap affair at Auto Club? See Daniel up there. Ian continuing to lead. Corey Hasler there as well. And the field going to slowly work their way through the front straightaway here at Auto Club Speedway. And again, first caution of the night. If you just joined us early here tonight, came out, a couple of cars got in the wall. And Moyer ended up with the worst of it with a broken, I believe that would be your tie rod there that broke on the front of that car. Put the wheel in the opposite direction, couldn't get that car back to pit road, had to take a tow. So early on in the night, he is going to be on pit road and now is out with multiple laps down at Auto Club due to damage that early on. Not what you want to see. But luckily for everybody here, we got a fast repair. We got plenty of time. 6 laps in over this one. Lights out on the iRacing Pace Truck. We should be about ready and hopeful to go racing. We will see. No call to stop here so far, which tells me it is time to go green flag racing. Once again, it's time. Let's do it. Here we go. 16 on the board, coming back to green. Let's go racing yet again. Field going to work their way through. 6 on the board of 80. Couple cars diving to the bottom. No surprise there. They're all going to jump through turn 1 and 2 down to the inside. They'll try to work it out. 7 laps in. There's David in the mix. Chase Durham, Jason Finsler. See Chase right there, 3 wide out of turn number 4. 2 and 3 wide. That's what got us in trouble the first go around. Right now works out fine for them. Shane right there in the mix as well. You just got to keep the car clean as you can here early on. Live from the Chopper Canyon, you can really see these guys spread apart. 80 laps on the board, a little close. Car out of shape off of turn number 2. Everybody scrambled. That's David. He got that car about 90 degrees out of, or excuse me, that was Dorsey getting that car about 90 degrees out of shape. Gathered it back up, got it straight yet again. Lucky save there. Pensler going to be stuck on the bottom. No momentum. Momentum's so important here. Top side can really run well if they keep the momentum up. Bottom side, shorter way around. But a lot of times you're going to have to lift on the exit of the corner. Moyer back to pit road. Dane Moyer's night gets worse. He'll come back to pit road here in the 28. Moyer back down pit road. His night still continuing to go off the rails. As we're 3 wide for position. Timothy Harper in the middle. He'll give some room. Dangle Mohim out there as well. Harper right across the nose of Dangle. Luckily for him, Dangle burped the throttle just enough to let him in. Heads up driving by Dangle, not to get in the back of him. So easy to carry the momentum and run the car over when they slide up in front of you like that. He had that presence of mind to blip that throttle, keep that car down in behind him. Dorsey. Not bottoms, won't. Field hanging on. Moyer back on pit road yet again. Trouble for the 28 camp. Car out of shape. It's Christopher Heights, and again, outside wall. And that is going to be big. Oh, man. For the second time here tonight, caution on the racetrack. And for the second time, it's for the 21 at Christopher Heights. Let's take a look at it. And I think his night may be El Bueno here. Watch this car get out of shape. Up the racetrack, and this time, takes another car with him here. Heights on the bottom. Into the corner. Watch the back of the race car. Comes over the bumps on the inside. Right on exit, it starts to wiggle, just never catches up with it. Overcorrection, and oh my goodness. Nowhere for the cars on the outside lane to go. See everybody trying to lift, trying to sneak through. See Dakota. Not much Dakota can do here. Let's go on board. On board with Dakota here. Watch the wreck just in front of you. Couple of cars into the outside wall. Dakota downshifts. Gets the car on the apron. Pretty good job of getting it woed up here. We'll go on board with Heights as well. Excuse me. And again, car just going to get out of shape. You hear him out of the throttle, in the throttle, out of the throttle, and there's not much you can do. I'm afraid that's pretty much going to be the night for Christopher Heights here tonight at Auto Club Speedway. 2 incidents. That's going to be hard to come back from, folks. All right, we continue to circulate under caution. We'll be right back here on Extreme Sim TV in just a moment. We're all right back here as we get ready to go back to green or commercial break. Had a little issue there, but we'll try it again next restart. Double foul yet again, 14 on the board of the scheduled 80. Yellow flag still on the racetrack here.
Green, green, green.
The green flag out. Corey Hasler alongside. Let's go racing. Yet again, green in the air. Daniel Mahim right there as well in line. Back up to speed here down towards turn 1 and 2. 14 laps complete. Justin Stenard right there as well alongside. On board with Justin Stenard trying to find his way through the pack. Stenard doing everything he can. You can see just on board here. Stenard and Finsler side by side. That's Jason Finsler gonna bail to the bottom of the racetrack here in 3 and 4. He'll try to move up, take that line away. We will see. Finsler up the racetrack. Nice job. He'll take over the race lead for now. He'll take over 6th from Stenard. A little bit older tires in front of these guys. 16 lap old tires to be exact. Now keep that in mind. 16 laps, but some of those have been ran under yellow for the 2 incidents we've had early tonight. Meanwhile, side by side behind them, it's back here. Huffsteller right there as well. Scott Milner, Stephen Horner there as well. In that Tennessee Vols, in that number 11 machine. Lance Naheem, and a great job for Stephen trying to move forward, but right now stuck on the bottom. Underneath bottoms at the moment. 2 by 2 as they head down the front straightaway. Walterman back there, a couple of car lengths back on board. We look here high above the infield here at Auto Club Raceway as everybody goes to the wall here, trying to work their way out of turn number 2. Noah Tansman, Dakota Bly right there as well. Marshall Wilson right there in the mix also. Nice job for the field working their way through. So right now, single file down the front straightaway. 3 wide behind them. Here we go. Car's going to be splitting the difference, trying to make the middle lane work here into 3 and 1 and 2. Nice and easy does it. Down the back straightaway, that's Marshall Wilson, a part of that battle. As you see the Dr. Pepper 85. Mr. Pibb machine holding on right now. That's the 85 Dr. Pepper right behind the 14 of Scott. He'll try to cross over 2 and 3 wide. Out front, Ian Baker leads. Baker Man leads the way with Timothy Harper, Daniel Mohim, and Jason Fensler there as well. Ian continuing to lead the charge. Will Young, David Buell right there as well as Will Young and a couple more. Jake Williams Sr. going to try to work the top. Ian continuing to lead. Fensler, Daniel, Timothy Harper. 18 on the board. Let's go cranking up here at Auto Club. All right, 22 complete. We stay green with Ian out front right now. Continuing to lead the way, the driver of the number 8 machine with Timothy. Giving chase with Corey Hasner or Daniel Moheen. Mr. Jason Fensler right there, Chase. And Mr. Justin Snard, Brad Ringer, Chance Durham, David Buell, and Mr. Jake Williams Sr. right there as well. As we continue to run here at Auto Club Speedway, 23 complete of the 80 here tonight. Again, 23 of the 80 complete. Field trying to hang on here tonight at Auto Club Speedway. This is the way they work their way through here at Auto Club. Ian right there as well. Again, 24 on the board. A little bit of side-by-side racing there for a moment. Up there, Timothy Harper right there hanging tight. Here comes Jason Fensler, Chase, Justin Stenard right there in the Caterpillar rod. Here comes Brad Ringer, Chance there as well. Now, what's interesting about this, 24 laps on your leaders, tires, and fuel versus about 11 here for Fensler. He'll be able to go just a tad bit longer on fuel here with that 60% fuel load here. 25 of 80 complete. And we're going to stack them up like dominoes in turn number 1 and 2. Fensler runs out of room. Luckily, he gets given a little bit more by the car of Durham. Very close to being disaster, as Durham gave him just enough to slide that car up. There is Chase, Daniel, Corey right there as well, 25 on the board. of 80 here tonight. Boy, that was about as close as you're going to get pushing the issue like that. And that's the way we said here. 26 on the board. Ian continuing to lead here right now by about 1.3 seconds over Daniel Chase. You see Daniel right there side by side. 26 laps in the run for the leaders. I estimate about 10 or so laps away from what would be stops here. Nice job. You see Ian continuing to hang on. Ian out front leading the charge. Has been leading for quite a while now. 27 on the board here tonight. Great job for the field. We continue to roll. Nice job. Field hanging on here. That's the way we run here tonight. We keep rolling at the moment. So that's the way we work. So again, 28 on the board of 80 here tonight. Here at Auto Club Raceway. Here we go, 28 on the board. Barker to pit road. So about 28 laps is what these guys got. We will see how long Will Young can stay out here. So you see Mohammed Barker both on pit road. That pit road time at the bottom of your screen. Barker continuing to run on pit road. And we will see how long he's down there for. About 34 seconds right now. Here we go. Car's going to work through. And still no stop. 29, 30 laps on the board right now. Hasler going to come down. Steven there around lap 30. On that stint for the number 11 Tennessee Vols machine. Everything coming back down here near halfway of tonight's race. Take a look here, 30 on the board of 80. He's not going to come down this time. Staying out there, we're going to have to monitor that of Steven when he hits pit road. Meanwhile, Chase out front. Jason Pensler right now running second. The 12 of Timothy Harper running third. That's the way they set right now. Long stop for both Hasler and Young. Must be repairing damage on those race cars. Well, nice one low here. 31 on the board. He'll come to pit road. So there we go. Lap 31 of that stint run. He'll come down. Nice job. So there we go. Again, down pit road he'll come. 32 right now for Horner. As Harper is on pit road. We'll monitor the progress of the 11 Tennessee Vols machine. 33 maybe for Harper, so 32 at the most is about what we're seeing. Leaders should be about anywhere from 10 to 11, 12 laps away from their stop as Harper still on pit road. Horner going to come down. See Horner on pit road in that 11 machine. He'll start taking fuel on that machine right now in 23rd. As we cycle lap 33 this time by for all these drivers. 33 of 80 complete here. .33 of 80, field hanging on right now. Again, 34 of 80 complete. Right now, continuing to be on pit road for the moment. So interesting to watch these guys do battle here tonight as they continue to roll. Continuing to run right now is the field. Here tonight, 34 of 80 complete. 34 of 80. Nice job. They'll continue to rock and roll. Again, 35 on the board of 80 this time by for the field.
Caution, yellow flag.
And yellow is on the racetrack. I believe that will be your stage here at lap 35. Caution is out just shy of halfway. And your lucky dog in this scenario is going to go to Daniel Moheen. Now, Horner and I believe Will Young will also stay out and get the wave around. Stannard on pit road at the time of caution. Stannard down there getting that car worked on. 30 seconds repair so far. There we go. 37 on the board. .37 of 80 complete here. This time by. And the field will work their way through. Field will look to go to green here in just a moment. And we'll get ready to tire it back up here in a moment. See, look as the field continues to get ready to go here in just a moment on the racetrack. It should be a great restart here in just a moment. Get ready to go. We'll get ready to go. Hensler, David, Jake, Chance, Scott, Lance, Keith Long right there as well. No, Timothy Harper will lead right now. Harper out front. We'll see if he can hang on for the second half of this 80 lapper here tonight. And they'll continue to roll. So as we prepare, 38 on the board. of 80 here tonight. For yet another cycle here. And let's see if we can talk to some of these folks. Talk to Timothy here. Hey, Timothy, hang on just a minute. You got a copy, everybody. All right, I got to make sure everybody can hear you. Your Discord volume's low. Just give me a moment and I'll fix you up, bud. Some people's Discord volumes are low for some reason. Discord's weird like that, ain't it? All right, I think they're good to hear you now. Well, pretty interesting first half of that race so far.
Yeah, I just played the wrong fuel strategy to get stage points, but it worked out here to get first after the stage.
There you go. Well, what is it going to take here to hold them at bay here for another half of this race?
Save tires and have a good fuel strategy.
Alrighty, man. Well, Timothy, man, best of luck as you get ready to go back at it. You want to go back up to the blind squirrels?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you and all the squirrels.
Appreciate it.
Every squirrel can find its nut. Maybe he can find one tonight and go to victory lane. A little bit wrong pit strategy for the stage there, but the stage not going to matter now. You're going to go racing. 7 laps on his tires. Not too bad there as we come to halfway. And we shall see how this mad scramble and mad dash for track position here early in the second run is going to go as we get ready to cross over the halfway point here tonight. Hansler will lead. What do you say, you guys? A little bit of crank it up on this restart? You guys down? I think we're down for another round to crank it up real quick. Here we go. Enjoy cranking up here at Auto Club.
Green flag, green flag.
Alrighty, back here. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of crank it up here. 41 laps on the board here tonight. Just shy past halfway here. And again, we start the process. About 30 laps on fuel is what you're going to get here tonight. So pit window going to open around lap 50. What kind of strategy can you use here? Short pit, long pit? Chance right there, Stephen Horner on pit road. That's not going to be enough to get him to the end. He's going to be short, but right now there is Matty Joe right now running in 16th, 15th. Kevin back here as well. Nice run for Kevin. Just outside that, right at that top 10 mark. Look at Keith Long right here as he hangs on to position back in that 10th spot for Long. On board with Long here as he works his way down the front straightaway. Horner still on that pit road. That pit road timer continuing to climb. Right now is Ian right there with David in 5th and 6th. But right now, Chase has got back to the race lead with the fresher tires. and now beginning to lead as you see that 12 just behind him. We talked to him a little bit ago. Timothy Harper now the second. Here, it's all going to be about that final pit stop and where do you stop here at Auto Club to make it happen. 44 on the board. Brad Ringer right there as well. Keith Long right there in the mix also. Long right there in that 71 back to 10th with Brad Ringer in the 76 in 9th. Milner back here mid-pack. Pack spreading apart pretty easily down the back straightaway. After the early incidents here tonight, we've not really had too many issues right now. First car 1 lap down, going to be Will Young right now. Dakota Bly hanging on to the end of the lead lap here in 24th. Still not having the year that he wanted so far. Justin Stenard's had one of them nights, ended up with damage. He'll hit pit road right now as you see Stenard coming down as we talk about him. 1 lap down on pit road. Benzler has maneuvered his way to second behind Chase Derheim. Those two have no stranger to one another and doing battle here in any racetrack we went to in the Underdog Racing League over the last season or so. These two consistently up front going at it. And yet again here at Auto Club coming towards the closing stages. Guess who again? It's Chase Derheim and Jason Benzler giving it at it once again. Vintage Benzler Derheim shown out front. Harper right there nailing at the bike. David there as well. Timothy Harper, a connection problem maybe. He'll blink back in. Lucky he came back there, but there is a connection problem on that machine. You got to be so careful with that. We saw one car get disconnected earlier tonight for the same type of scenario. Meanwhile, Benzler with the run on Derheim up front. Benzler going to dip that right front fender underneath as Hasler goes to pit road. Damage repair to Hasler here is Benzler going to make the move. Put the pressure on Derheim here. He'll go alongside off of turn 2. Can he carry the momentum to clear? Down the back straightaway. Derheim, big bit of momentum on top. As we close here, as you see right now, on your screen, the 5 just trying to get that right rear just clear the left front quarter, and he does. Here comes crossover. Chase going to try to power back to the bottom. You have to drive it in there deep into 1 and 2. If not, he's going to have to lift alongside, and it should go back to Benzler. I don't think that's going to be deep enough off of turn 2. I think Benzler going to have the power drive. Oh, so tight, but he cleared him. Benzler and Derheim nearly making contact. Benzler crossover into 3. Same thing. He's going to try to clear to the bottom and slide up. He is clear. Does Derheim get another run here? Derheim really going to have to pedal this car down the front straightaway to get there. I don't think so. Benzler, a very aggressive blocking lane into 1. Going to kill the momentum of the 4. Crossover. Here comes Chase. Nice job. Can Benzler get back the throttle? Keep him from sliding him. It's going to be tight. Oh, perfect. Benzler did exactly what he needed to do. Now, he's got to come down and block that run into 3. And after that, he should be all right. Gives him plenty of room. Derheim going to dive off in there, trying to clear. Benzler gave him room, but Derheim bobbled. You seen that bobble out of the 4 with 30 to go. Going to give it back to Benzler. The draft so powerful down the front straightaway. Gives Derheim an opportunity to drive that car back to the bottom. Really using up a lot of tire here as this battle continues out front. Derheim and Benzler really going at it. Nearly contact. Benzler going to hold him at bay. We have ourselves a battle up front, folks, with 30 to go here. Here we go. Crossover or to the bottom goes Benzler, or goes Derheim. Benzler going to have to come down and cut that down. Wow. Great racing by two great drivers out front, giving each other just enough room not to have an incident. And now the flagman going to give them 30 laps to go this time by. Again, a pit stop looming for these drivers as they're side by side. They're probably about 15 or so away from pit stops here tonight. It's going to be oh so tight when we get down to it. And it's going to be a battle here. Right now, Durham not giving up on the bottom. Benzler gives it to him. Out of shape goes the 4. My concern for these two, are they driving their equipment too hard right now? Too hard, too early. I give these boys behind them an opportunity to take advantage. Great battle up front, though, for the last few laps. As we continue to run here, side by side again at the front of the pack. Chase back underneath. Benzler trying to hold him at bay here. We are in our pit stop window. You see Hasler still down there getting the car worked on. He is not going to come to a halt. Nice job. 53 on the board. Here comes Durham underneath of Benzler. Can he clear him right here? And he does. And he's going to drive it in there deep. Watch that car slide right up. Right in front of the 5. Can he get up there in time? He does. And now he'll take the race lead. It'll put the 5 on the offensive. And crossover. Here we go. Slide job city. Right up the racetrack. You got to let the car naturally come up. Nice and quick like. Close the door. Now cross back down. But not quick enough. Durham going to get back underneath. You've got to figure out how to kill that run. That crossover run that keeps happening. If you get the lead here, Durham's going to get back out front. Now watch the 5. He'll get the momentum. As long as he don't slide the car too much. How do you kill that momentum? So interesting to watch these guys out front. Now a switch of mentality. The 5 goes top. The 4 went to bottom to block the slide. The 5 kind of anticipated it. Benzler going to go up top, try to keep the momentum here. See if that works out for him with coming close to 25 to go. Durham going to the bottom. Benzler right there. And I think this battle is going to slow down for a bit here. Ooh, we got a car on the apron back here. Everybody will hang on. Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. back here. Mid-pack for a bit. So mid-pack right now continuing to go here. You see Ringer, Chance back here. Cody Dorsey back here in that mid-pack scramble. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. a part of this as well. 56 on the board. Field continuing to do what they got to do here. Jason Bottoms. Here comes Kevin. Here comes Scott Milner. Matty Job right there as well. Good hanging on for Matty up into 16th here tonight. Good run for him so far. And again, we continue to count down about 10, 11 laps. You're going to have to hit pit road here if you're these leaders. 57 on the board. Sounds like somebody got a piece of the outside wall back there. Just a little bit of a scramble. Back here mid-pack. Nice job, and look right here, the car's starting to peel off. Here we go. The 12, one of the first ones down. Now don't speed. Harper down. You don't want to speed, get a speeding penalty or anything. Right here, very important to have a nice clean stop in his box. Keep an eye on that number for Harper. About 25, 30 seconds here. Benzler looking to pit road. Harper ready to lead pit road. Harper going to be coming out here about 39 seconds. 42 for Harper. 44. About 44, 45 seconds for Harper. So keep that in mind. Timothy Harper back going. Let's take a look at Benzler. Where does Benzler clock out here? Benzler on pit road here. Remember, it's about 44, 45 seconds for Harper. Benzler off the jack. Nice job. And Benzler, about the same. About 44, 45. So about the same there. Let's see. Harper up to speed. Where's he going to come out in relation to Benzler? Benzler right there. Here comes Harper. Harper didn't make up enough ground there. Cody Dorsey up front. Chase on pit road. Now let's monitor Chase here. There's the 4 of Chase. It's going to be interesting. Where does the 4 clock out at? 39, 40, 40. About 40 seconds for Chase. A little bit quicker on pit road. Let's see if that pays off for him. Benzler. Here comes Benzler. I think that's going to pay off for Chase. About a second or so difference. And there's the gap on the racetrack. Again, being smooth on and off pit road gives the gap up to Chase. Benzler now going to have to work from behind here. And again, about 5/6 of a second. But again, that's all pit road. Nice job between those two. Now it's mano a mano. Still got cars that have to pit here. But it's pretty much a mano race between Benzler and Chase here. Keith Long still got to come down. Fitzpatrick Sr. still got to come down. Scott needing to come down as well. Dylan. Noah Tansman. And you see it right here. That'll become the battle for the race lead. Jason Benzler underneath takes advantage of Chase and gets it done here. Jason Benzler going to take back over from Chase. It's Patrick Sr. $17 to go. This time by for the field. We are about out of here for the underdogs in week number 2. Bernard on pit road. Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. leading. Keith Long in second. Scott in third. Noah in fourth. Walterman in fifth. Benzler in sixth. 17 laps to go. You just got to hold tight. Here's Benzler right now trying to hold off a Chase. That could transfer to be your battle for the race lead if we stay green. A caution would mix it up here. 16 laps to go when the leaders work their way by. That's going to be Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. He is roughly 2 to 3 laps away from pit road. So with that being said, Benzler and those guys need this thing to stay green about another 3 or 4 laps to cycle back through. What a race we've seen tonight at Auto Club. Here comes Robert Fitzpatrick. He'll come to pit road here. That will hand the lead, and to pit road comes Keith Long. That's going to leave Noah Tansman out. The last holdout, hoping for a yellow here. Hoping for a caution, hoping to play the strategy with 15 to go. So with 15 laps to go, this is where we sit. It's Patrick on pit road. Chase leads Jason. Again, Chase got back around Jason yet again. Those two have went back and forth for a while now. It has been a classic duel at Auto Club. Cars all over pit road right now. Flagman to give them 14 to go. This time by when Noah gets here. Noah the race leader. Chase in second right now. Noah now to pit road. That'll hand the lead over to Chase Durham. Benzler going to be about 4/10 of a second to gap. Going to be tight between these top three here. Timothy Harper a little ways back, about a second behind David. And then it's going to be David. So we really got 4 cars within just a few seconds of one another. This is going to be very interesting. Timothy, about 1.9 off your leader. Benzler, here comes David. Putting that sim box machine to work. His average pace here a little bit better than your leaders here. Very interesting here. Benzler, David going to get underneath Benzler here. He's going to have to make quick work if he can. Last time by, 10th faster than your leader. If he can get to him, he's going to have to make very quick work of your top 2. Last week's winner, Hofsteller on pit road here. Not going to go back-to-back to open the season. 12 laps to go. It's a 3-pony race at the front of the field. Last time by, it was Benzler fastest of the top 3. Benzler electing to go to the wall here. Starting to run the very outside of the racetrack here. The 5 trying to run down the 4. We've seen this story play out so many times between these two drivers. How will the book end tonight? We have seen this multiple times over the seasons. Somebody's going to have to make a move somewhere with 11 to go. David trying to stay in touch here. 11 to go. The countdown has begun here tonight at Auto Club. Will Benzler get around Durham to get his first win of the season? Or will Durham roll and hang on? And 11 to go. This is going to be decision. Eleven laps to go here tonight. And to go this time by. trying to hang on, chase out front. In they go. Penzler right there as well. 9 laps to go for Penzler here tonight. Chase continuing to lead. What a battle. Chase continuing to lead Penzler right now. Nine laps to go. Man, oh man, this is gonna be good. Not 8 to go. You see the field. You know, yellow on the racetrack. Oh boy, strategy time. Caution on the racetrack here at Auto Club. 8 to go. We can take a look. Knowing Dylan Walterman had an issue here. Let's take a look. Dylan has some sort of issue here. What happened to Dylan? Oh, car just gets away from him and tries to correct. Can't do it up the racetrack. And that's a caution. 7 to go, and everybody going to sneak by with 7 laps to go here tonight. Great job. Well, that got dicey, didn't it? Kids, guys working their way through here. Well, oh boy, this is going to be one heck of an ending right here at Boys and Girls with 7 to go. 7 laps to go here tonight. This is going to be good. What kind of movement can you make late? Hang on. Decision time, decision time, decision time. Here late at Auto Club. Raheem down pit road from the race lead. Penzler down as well. So a couple of cars electing to go down here. Couple of cars electing to go down here tonight. 6 laps to go. Ray gonna come down. Timothy Harper down. Scott gonna stay out. Marshall Wilson stays out. Daniel Moline, Kevin Minspace, Keith Long, and Jason Penzler are all electing to stay out here. This is gonna get good. I can't think that this wouldn't be good here with this run. I quite impressed here with the race we've seen so far. But now it is time to go racing to the finish. What can these boys and girls do late here tonight? One heck of a race right here, boys. Looking forward to it. So with 6 laps to go here tonight, we'll get ready to rock and roll. Ready to go. Be 5 laps to go. restart here with 5 laps to go. That'll be good. Here we go. Field coming to green this next time by. 5 laps to go. Here it comes Marshall, Scott, Daniel, Kevin, Jason Fensler right there as well. Ready to go. 5 laps to go this time by. Scott leads them to green here. 4 to go here tonight.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Let's go racing yet again here at Auto Club. A little bit of wheel spin up front. Older tires, that tends to happen. Here we go. 4 to go. A little bit of contact there mid-pack, 2 and 3 wide. Who's going to find running room? Fensler, you see him right in the middle with Durham. Down the back straightaway. Everybody for the most part up front. But we got multiple cars wrecking down the back straightaway. Oh, boy. Caution is out. 4 to go. Where do we even start here? 2 and 3 wide. And unfortunately, out of turn number 2, it's all going to go awry. I thought we were going to be okay, but back in the pack, a couple of cars get together. Timothy Harper involved in an incident up front. And that will bring the caution out. And a green-white checkered finish tonight. Here's Harper. Remember Timothy here, 2, 3 wide here. Coming off the corner. Looking good. Looking good. And just ran out of room, and those 3 come together. And that was the front 3, and that 85 took a heck of a hit down off the inside fence. Marshall Wilson, that car took a hit and a half. With 3 to go, green, white, checkered time. Here we go again. Timothy Harper, Daniel. 3 to go. Lights will get ready to go off on the pace car here. The lights will go off in just a moment. Daniel, Jason Fensler right there as well. Be prepared for the restart. So again, 3 laps to go here. Get ready to go. We'll get ready to go. 3 laps to go. Ready to go. to go. Lights off on the pace car. Ready to rock and roll yet again. Lights out one more time here. Lights out, ready to go. Daniel out front. Here comes Spenzler as well. Coming to green. 3 laps to go. 3 to go at Daytona or at Auto Club. Let's go. Daniel leads Spenzler here. 3 laps to go. Coming to 2 this time by. Spenzler just behind. Daniel continuing to lead. 2 to go. Oh, contact behind them. Look at this. Barker holding up Durham just a little bit. Daniel trying to hold off Spenzler. 1.5 to go. Here we go into 3 and 4. Spenzler half a lane up here trying to get a little bit of momentum. Off the corner, the 8 gonna wash up, nearly gets in the wall. Spenzler closing in on Daniel. Spenzler closes the gap to a car length or so into 1 and 2. Spenzler gonna make a dive to the bottom. Daniel can't lift here. He's got to carry momentum. If he can't, Spenzler gonna get it clear. Spenzler on the bottom. He's got the 8 down there with him. Spenzler clear as Daniel gets out of shape. Daniel Mohim out of shape. The 8 gonna cover him. He can't dive back underneath. Chase Durham stuck in traffic. Jason Spenzler down to the bottom to defend. Barker to second. Daniel to third. Durham to fourth. Durham trying to make it through. Chase Durham going for third. Wrecking behind him. And at the stripe, it's going to be Jason Spenzler, Ian Barker, and Durham. Your top 3 as they wreck behind them. What a race in Auto Club tonight. Let's take a look at the incident down the back. Little bit of bumping and rubbing, not too bad. But right there, gets a little contact, a big impact behind him. Wow, Timothy Harper involved in that. Cars go flying and sliding through the grass. The caution flag flies with the checkered here. It took an extra green and white checkered attempt to get it done, but we got her done as they wreck behind them here at Auto Club. Jason Spenzler goes to victory lane here tonight. Spenzler, your winner here this evening. Spenzler getting it done here tonight. We'll get ready to talk to him in a moment. Spenzler, congratulations on the win. And here he is, Mr. Jason Spenzler. Matt, in the booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir, I got you.
Boy, you and Mr. Durham battled it out lap after lap there. There was green flag pit stops there with some time on pit road lost and gained on either party. And then, of course, the caution comes out, restacked everything. Overall, great job, man.
Yeah, it was a battle. Chase he had a better car than us, honestly. I just didn't have the pace. I was really struggling center off. So um, late race caution. I mean, I've been in his position before too, so it's really tough. But yeah, it was that late race caution changed everything. Guys didn't have tires, so we had some fresh tires, so it gave us a good opportunity to be able to be aggressive.
Well, man, aggressive paid off for you. You got clear. Once you got out in front of Moheen there, you was able to set sail. Barker kind of helped you out there, kind of blocked him off from coming back underneath of you. Heck of a job, man. Back to victory lane in the Underdog Racing League yet again.
Yeah, it feels good, especially to start off the season. The second race, so get a little momentum going early on in the season is good. Ian was tough tonight. He had a good race car. Strategy just didn't work out for him. Chase had a good car. There's a lot of good cars up front. David Buell came back. Nice run for him. So nice to start off the second race of the year with a win and just try and carry that momentum to next week.
And for man, what a Chase or Jason, you had your hands full with Chase all night. Is there anything that you learned there battling with him you think will carry forward?
Yeah, probably not push so hard. As the run progressed, us running side by side, having a heck of a battle. To be honest with you, it just didn't work in my favor for what I was struggling with center off. So he kind of prevailed on the long run. So we'll put that in the memory bank, something we can work on in practice and make sure that we kind of fine tune a little bit better. Maybe make our craft a little bit better for the race, so we don't have that issue. But man, I'm happy to end up in victory lane. I didn't think we had a car that could do it, and we were able to pull it off.
And for man, will anybody want to give a shout out to before I let you go?
Yeah, absolutely. Justin, all the guys in the league do a great job. Nice field of cars tonight. It's good to see. You, Maddie, for doing a broadcast, do a great job. We appreciate that. All the friends and family tuning in.
And for man, well, again another Underdog Classic here tonight. We will see you out in Vegas here in a week's time.
Sounds good, buddy. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. All right, let's talk to Ian. Oh, Ian Barker, Matt in the booth, or Ian Baker. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All righty, man. Second year tonight, buddy. Was able to hold off their team there for P2. Not quite enough to get Fensler, but great run.
Yeah, it was a good race. We were good out front there at the beginning. I just screwed myself not pitting there to take fuel. Had to pit before the stage because I wasn't gonna make it. So it's kind of put myself behind and could only recover to second.
Well, man, you did a great job. Nice recovery, man.
Yeah, it was tough. Dirty air in the back is not fun. It's gets you all sorts of messed up. And so luckily we made it back through a couple of restarts back to second.
Well, the car definitely ain't the same car back there as it is up there.
Yeah.
Well, man, great finish here tonight at Auto Club as you head towards Las Vegas next week.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully Las Vegas goes about the same.
All righty, man. Well, again, great job. And congratulations, man. And we will see you next week at Vegas.
All right, see.
See you out there in the, Sin City, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, all those cliches.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Hopefully, what happens in Vegas is a win for you.
I'm hoping the same.
All right, man. We'll see you there.
All right, see you.
All righty. Ian coming home second. I don't see Derheem in chat. We'll give him a few moments. Run through our finishing results here. And you see on top of your screen there your first five as they cross the stripe here tonight. And what was honestly a really fun race to call here this evening at Auto Club Raceway. Again, we got another one to do tomorrow night. iNASCAR comes right back here to Auto Club. Looking forward to that, of course, with iNASCAR back here at Auto Club tomorrow night. But here tonight, you see Long in seventh, Matty Job there in Long in sixth. Matty Job, great run in seventh. men's face there in 8th. Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. and Cody Dorsey right there in 10th. Just Jake Williams Sr. there as well. What about Harper? Ended up in that wreck late. Look at Dakota Blythe, 14th tonight, top 15 finish. Good for him. Derheen back here in 22nd. Wilson, Moyer, Horner there. Bartnowski, Hasler, Huffsteller, not the run he wanted after a win at Daytona. Stannard, Young, and Heights, of course, out of this one. Going to get a P30 finish here tonight. Not the run he wanted either. As we get ready to head from Auto Club Speedway. So some comers and goers here this week. Exactly what you expect on week number 2. Some guys that wanted a little bit more that didn't get it. Some guys you didn't expect to do pretty good. And, man, looking forward to week number 3 when we go to Vegas in a week's time. And I look forward to each and every one of you coming out and enjoying week number 3 as well. Thank you guys. If you like the broadcast, hit that thumbs up. Let us know you like it. Like, comment, subscribe. And we will see you next week for round number 3 here at Auto Club.